Good afternoon. I'm going to try and do a pure watercolour without too many techniques, tricks, maybe a bit of lifting out with a fingernail and plastic card, but not a lot. Just a simple walk through woodlands. I want to, my newish hake has got some hairs sort of started to appear. I'm going to wet the paper all over. Not the cleanest water. This is from Saturday. Just let that soak in a little bit. I've changed the angle. I've gone down to about 45 degrees. I think my hake's got some glue from the paints. Can't remember the gum arabic, the Bynes watercolours. I'm using this large palette with the tube paint squeezed out, so it's quite fresh. I'm not using raw sienna, burnt sienna. Just the lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, and Payne's grey. I'm going to just a simple rural effort. So we put a simple sky, bit of old sienna, raw sienna. And we'll put that in the sky just to give the cloud colour behind the blue and the foreground. I'm not copying anything, I'm just making this up. Right, with a bit of ultramarine, just simple. Not using too much water because there's enough on the paper at the moment, but I'm using that tube. Some of it's Saturday's paint, but I've got that little bit squeezed out there. So let's just put it in this. And we'll put a bit of cloud in there, so I'll mix a little bit of light red with that. Light red is an extremely strong colour, so be careful with it. So we just get a bit of a cloud. Right, now I'm going to go with some distance. Now, the way of painting distance in a landscape is to use blue. You can use neat blue straight from the tube, or you can mix a bit of alizarin just to tone it down a little bit. But you want it a bit thicker than the sky blue because this is land, although it's in the distance, so it just. There could be hills, whatever you want. While that's wet, I'll put in some other colour. I'll put in some sienna, heavier sienna in there, a bit of lemon yellow maybe, just to vary the landscape here. And as we come down we can warm these colours up a little bit and put trees in. So that'll do for that. Now we've got a bit of green grassy sort of, with a bit of lemon yellow and a little bit of Payne's grey. We can I'll go over that with a path, but I'll reclip the paper in a second. Just down there. This will be a path, a bit of a path we'll go through there. I'm just trying to reduce this painting to profound simplicity. Right, now while that's drying off down here, I'm going to just go with a nice green for some summery trees. Just and slightly bluer in the background here. I don't know why this hake is going a bit streaky. It's I'm just trying to add a little bit of interest in the background now. Just inventing stuff as I go. Bit more dark in there. You'll find that using paint straight from the tube, you can get some really nice impasto, almost impasto. There's a bit more greens in there. I'll keep these trees here smaller than the ones on the right. Let's take a nice bit of dry brush there now. So now I want to get some darker notes in there. A bit of burnt umber with a bit of ultramarine. So there's a bit of shadow in the green. And a bit more. Alright, we can scrape out a bit of dark. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's add a bit of a footpath, or a bit of a path through the wood here, and then we can doctor this up a little bit. I'll use a bit of red and blue. Right, okay. We'll add just some little bits of stuff in here. Get some heavier greens in now. Put a bit of texture in. So a bit of red in there, I think. Just to warm it up a little bit. The shadow. just touching the paper a little bit. And I'll add a bit of texture over the top of that. Right, let that dry for a little bit. Just do some flicks. Let that dry. I'll just reclip it. And I think we'll put a little bit of texture in there now. But bluey green. Just show some texture there, bit bluer. Right, okay, that'll do for the height for the moment, I think. I don't think we can do much more. I'll put a figure or two in here. Now with the rigger, I want to do some bit of calligraphy in this. Some nice some heavier, some warmer. Just flicking with the side of the brush here, just to give some bit of warmth in here. Put a bit of shrubbery in here. Oh, it's just some nothing, it's a bit nondescript really. Get that in there. Okay, so we'll need, I'll give that a dry. Hold your ears, here we go. And we'll put a figure, we'll use red because red sings against greens. Quite a good sized figure here, I think. Oops, needs some water. And we'll give some legs. Bit of shadow. Oops. Let's get that bit of a wide, the coat a bit wider there. Right, a bit of a bush, I think. I don't know why that's not taking place. It must be because it's so dry, the temperature, or the weather. The paper's sort of, oops. probably a bit overdone that. I just wanted a bush or bit of shrubbery, bit of. Oh, that's drying so quick. Right, let's have some fronds. Right, that's as simple as I want to do that. I sign it and oh, this is hopeless. I really don't know what's going on here. But we could put a bird in. Put it on that blob. Oh, that wasn't a blob. Oh, fuck. That was what's going on there? Right, okay. Very simple, nothing elaborate for a Monday morning or Monday afternoon. Let's just put that on my copyright. So there we are, very simple watercolour. I could put in a few twiggies. Just a little bit of detail, nothing. That'll do, I won't do any more to it than that. Could have gone a little bit less murky there, so the figure would show up a bit better. I'll give it a bit of a dry. Hold on. Because I want to just to put a bit of air up here behind the legs. And just go over that a little bit. Right, okay. I hope it's all uphill from here this week. Let's zoom in. So we've got some distant hills, and we've got walking into a woody landscape here. Call that Headley Heath, I think, or near Box Hill. I hope you're quite happy with that camera angle. Alright, let's just come down. So it's a very simple one. Have a go yourself. Have a go with, or let's just loosen that off a bit. Have a go with the tube paint, use it straight out of the tube, and see how you get on. I'll just move my camera around. Come out, and then that's a bit better. I'm looking down from above my head here, although I'm sitting down. I'll sort that out, but I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.